Meghan Markle and Prince Harry are losing their royal magic by staying away from Britain, a marketing expert has said. The Duke and Duchess of Sussex, who are living in California after quitting royal duties, did not travel to the UK for Prince Philip's memorial earlier this week. Harry has only returned to Britain twice since Megxit, while Meghan has remained in Montecito with their children. Pauline Maclaran, professor of marketing and consumer research at Royal Holloway, warned the Sussexes brand relies on their royal connections. She said, "I think they need to really top up their associations with royalty. Because without their royal connections there really are nobodies in the US, which is where they're trying to establish themselves. I do think their unique selling point, to put it in marketing speak, is that they have the sort of humanitarian aim and of course that high profile. But the high profile is really because of their titles and their associations with British royalty. They're developing a kind of rival brand, or court, or however you like to describe it. But I do think the longer they stay away they lose that royal magic." Professor Maclaran, co-author of Royal Fever: The British Monarchy and Consumer Culture, added that both the Sussexes and the royal family would really benefit from some kind of reconciliation. She said, "Harry and Meghan really need to have these royal connections and maintain them. The royals also need the diversity that the two of them bring, specifically Meghan. It was pretty sad they lost that." It comes as speculation is high over whether Harry and Meghan will make an appearance at celebrations for the Queen's Platinum Jubilee in June. The couple did not join members of the royal family at the memorial service for the Duke of Edinburgh at Westminster Abbey last Tuesday. The Duke is bringing a claim against the Home Office over a decision not to allow him to pay for police protection while in Britain. Harry wants to bring his two children to visit from the US but argues it is too dangerous. He insists that his private protection team in the US does not have adequate jurisdiction abroad or access to UK intelligence information which is needed to keep his family safe. Meanwhile, Barry Chase, a US television and film lawyer, claimed that Netflix is looking for content that will cause a stir. However, he claimed that the Duke and Duchess of Sussex want to produce content that speaks to their particular desire to make a point. Speaking to Express.co.uk, he alleged that the streaming giant will at some point pull the plug if Harry and Meghan are unable to produce anything that they regard as acceptably likely to cause a stir all on its own with the public. The Duke and Duchess of Sussex announced their deal with Netflix in September 2020, but they are yet to produce any content for the platform. While Mr. Chase said that the lack of content may not be a sign of any distress between the partners, however, he noted that there are always stresses and strains. He said, "I don't think the lack of product so far is indicative of any distress. But there are always stresses and strains here. Harry and Meghan want to do something that speaks to their particular desire to make a point, and Netflix may not feel that that's something that's going to sell very well. Because they are interested ultimately in the financial benefit they can get out of this association. But not short term, because they are a deep pocket." The exact details of the deal have not been disclosed, but several reports have suggested it could be worth in excess of $100 million, £72 million. Their deal with Netflix came in the wake of their decision to step back from their roles as senior members of the royal family in March 2020.